Here in the I button and in description box below, you'll get the complete playlist of Z transform. Welcome to video number 10, and in this particular video, we are going to study about another property of Z transform, that is multiplication by n. And along with this, we'll try to solve a problem which is based on this property. So let us start. Multiplication by n. Okay. If Z transform of un is equals to u of z, then Z transform of n into un. Okay, here we are multiplying n with this un, that is Z transform of n into un, that is equals to minus z d by dz of uz. That means the Z transform of un, that is uz, we need to differentiate this with respect to z. Okay, then we need to multiply minus z, so that we will get the Z transform of n into un. Again, if n square is multiplied with un, in that case what we need to do is Z transform of n square into un is equals to square of this minus z into differentiation, that is double differentiation of uz. Okay, that means we need to differentiate this uz twice with respect to z, then we need to multiply square of this minus z. Okay, then we will get the Z transform of n square into un. So in general we can say, that is, if we need to find, that is, Z transform of n m times multiplication of n into un, then the formula will be minus z power m into m times differentiation of uz with respect to z. Okay, I am repeating this once again. Z transform of n to the power m into un is equals to minus z power m into m times differentiation of this uz with respect to z. This is the general formula. Okay, I repeat this once again. If Z transform of un is equals to u of z, then Z transform of n into un will be minus z d by dz of uz, and Z transform of n square into un will be like minus z whole square into double differentiation of uz with respect to z. Okay, in general we can say Z transform of n to the power m into un is equals to minus z power m times the differentiation of this uz with respect to z. Now we will try to solve a problem. The question is, find the Z transform of n into a to the power n. Here you can see n is multiplied with a to the power n. So we can say, to find what? Z transform of n into a to the power n. We need to find this. Okay. Since we know that Z transform of n into un is equals to minus z d by dz of u of z. Just now we have seen this, that is, if n is multiplied with un and we need to find the Z transform of this, then it is equals to minus z d by dz of u of z. Okay, so here if you compare this with this, you are going to get un equals to a to the power n. So here we can say, here we have un, that is equals to a to the power n. So if you find Z transform of a to the power n, it is equals to z upon z minus a. Okay, the formula is very simple. What is the Z transform of a to the power n? That is equals to z upon z minus a, and this is nothing but your u of z. So we can say, hence, if you want to find Z transform of n into a to the power n, it is equals to what? Minus z d by dz of uz. And what is uz? That is z upon z minus a. So here we can say z upon z minus a. Here you can see we have to differentiate this, that is u upon v form. And what is the formula for, what is the division property of a differentiation? That is, if this is u, this is v, then the formula is v differentiation of u minus u differentiation of v upon v square. Okay, So let us try to solve this. This is going to be minus z minus a, differentiation of z with respect to z, that is 1, minus z. Now differentiation of this with respect to z, that is again 1, upon z minus a whole square, z minus a whole square. Now we will simply open the bracket. Here we will get minus z, here it is z minus a, here we have minus z upon z minus a whole square. Okay, I hope this much is clear to you. Now z gets cancelled, minus z minus a, that is a z upon z minus a whole square. And this is what? This is z transform of n into a to the power n. So this is my final answer. So we can say that we have solved a problem which is based on the property of z transform, that is multiplication by n. Again we are repeating this. If z transform of un is equals to u of z, then z transform of n into un is equals to minus z d upon dz of u of z. Okay, in that case we need to differentiate this u z with respect to z and multiplying minus z with this. Okay, that is the z transform of n into un. Suppose you want to multiply n square with this un. In that case, what is the z transform? Z transform of n square into un is equals to square of this part, that is minus z whole square, and this is again double differentiation of this z, uz, that is double differentiation of uz. Okay, in general we can say if we have m times multiplication of n with this un, in that case what is the z transformation? That is z transform of n to the power m into un is equals to minus z power m into m times the differentiation of this uz with respect to z. Okay, thank you so much.